I'm Matt Austin. We here at News 6 think the holidays are the perfect time to shine a spotlight on people who go above and beyond to help others. So that's what we're going to do on Flashpoint this morning. Each Tuesday at 6 p.m., I get the chance to recognize those special folks who make a difference with the News 6 Getting Results Award. There's a plaque, of course, and even $100 cash. In a few minutes, I'll show you how to nominate someone you believe is deserving of that reward. But first, let's begin with the story of one woman who took her vision of helping tiny babies and turned it into Florida's first mother's milk bank.
A
tiny room, a tiny baby,
trying to let out some gas,
and a world of possibilities.
I thank God every day when I look at him.
Mason Pierce,
I was pretty much scared we were going to lose him,
has come a long way in 3 months.
He went from 1 pound to now 6 pounds.
Growing and putting on weight,
I'll tell you, waking up.
thanks in part to donated mother's milk.
I started on the donor milk because my milk hadn't came in yet, but ever since he's been, just growing.
Once he started eating, it was like he was ready for the world.
But the milk that made so much difference in little Mason's young life,
like he's trying to peek out,
likely came from a milk bank thousands of miles away.
Neonatal intensive care units in Florida have been ordering their milk from Texas or Denver, Colorado. I thought, why don't we have a human milk bank in Florida?
And that's when ideas
I always knew breast milk was best.
turn into reality.
We had our open house June 11th.
5 years ago, Karen Kessler decided Florida needed its own milk bank. And she was the driving force behind the newly opened state-of-the-art lab you see here.
That hasn't been all me. And I was just the persistent one and said, come on, we got to keep on doing this.
She's humble, but thanks to her,
I'm the accountant, I'm the HR person.
Florida can now supply milk for our own baby.
You wouldn't want to be sending to Colorado for blood if it was an emergency. You want your blood bank to be here. It's the same thing with milk. You want that supply to be here, and you want people donating on an ongoing basis.
Which is why Kessler stood out as someone getting results. Karen Kessler.
Yes.
You have been selected by Channel 6 to be our very first Getting Results Award winner.
What?
Yeah, so you get
so excited.
a cool plaque for all that you do for all these little babies.
This is so nice. I've never gotten an award. Hey.
Now open for about a month, she says the milk bank raises awareness of the need for donated milk, and it's already working.
it's pretty much like a full circle.
Mason's mom, Shantae, is already planning to help out.
Now she used some, and now she's giving back.
I can now donate myself, so I'm very proud about that.
Good stuff, right? So if you'd like to donate or more information on Mother's Milk Bank of Florida, go to our website, clickorlando.com, go to the Getting Results tab right there at the top of the home page. Well, the folks at Habitat for Humanity deal with thousands of volunteers a year. In fact, their whole operation is based on people donating their time for others. But they wanted to recognize one person in particular who's been helping week after week for nearly 20 years. The volunteers at Habitat for Humanity,
I tell you, we got some really unique people.
have a saying.
Keep the green side up.
No, not that one.
You're not kidding.
They say helping others quickly becomes a habit.
I just enjoy the camaraderie, I think, of the people themselves and all.
And helping has been a part of Marshall Dancy's life for nearly 20 years.
Well, I've enjoyed it. Something's a lot of fun.
Yes. Landside.
I think one of the big things, though, is the people. That's what counts.
He's been building houses for people like Kioka Hardy.
Everybody dreams of being a homeowner.
It's people like her that keep him coming back.
It's amazing how he gets the stuff done.
She'll be moving in soon.
Me and my kids being able to have a home.
And just as he's done more than 100 times before, Dancy will be moving on to the next project.
Some people can satisfied sit there and watch football all day long, and I enjoy this.
And on the job site, Dancy stands out, both for his work ethic
Yeah, it's all part of the job.
and his age.
You really want to know? I'm 84.
And he never shies away from a challenge.
He's up on the roof, he's putting on the trusses.
I got to say, the good Lord bless me.
He will be up there and the younger crowd will be on the ground, with the water.
For years now, Dancy has been getting results. My name's Matt Austin with Channel 6.
Yeah.
Hope you're having a good day today.
Fine, thank you.
Awesome. We wanted to give you an award today for all of the service you've done for Habitat Habitat for Humanity there.
Well, I don't feel right about that.
Why don't you feel right about it?
Because I'm just a little cog like the rest of them in a big organization, and they deserve it a lot more than I do.
A modest response from someone who has no intention of breaking this habit.
He's a great person. He truly is.
We gain as much working on it as the people that get it, be truthful with you.
We need more marshals.
Nah, I'm used to this.
He is much more than just a little cog, that's for sure. And we need more ladies like the one we honored in late September. Some say she raised the people of Winter Park because she's owned the same daycare since, get this, 1971. If you grew up in Winter Park, there's a good chance you or someone you know passed through the tiny house Isabel Shaughnessy still calls home.
I love being with the children.
You could call it
because that's a very favorite.
her bread and butter.
Some of them get a little more butter than others.
For 44 years, Isabel Shaughnessy has been the executive chef
Lunch is in the oven.
in this tiny kitchen.
That's my life.
Her patrons can be fussy.
What do I know how to fix?
Go get a pizza.
Huh?
It's here at Kitty Haven where some say Isabel
Remember this story?
and her daughter Shelley
No, said Mrs. Bird.
raised Winter Park. Shelley handles most of the day-to-day now.
Mr. Bird and Mrs. Bird worked very hard.
Thousands of kids have passed through here. Many of their faces are still on the walls. Some doctors, lawyers, and teachers.
You can tell just by walking around that it's a lot different.
Vicki Zamowski nominated Isabel for the News 6 Getting Results Award.
I just think the things they instill in our kids while they're here is just wonderful.
And it's not just her kids. You see, if you look closely at the wall, you'll also find Vicki.
Just walking in, the smells and everything just bring back memories.
We are here to recognize you with the Channel 6 Getting Results Award.
It's very, very nice that you'd be here and exciting.
And her heart is still pumping at 95 years old. It's tougher to get around now, and her eyes don't work like they used to.
I can see you both are good-looking guys, but I can't see your features exactly. But
Well, that's probably why we're so good looking.
no.
Because of her vision issues, Isabel can no longer read to the kids.
We used to have crabs, and they'd go like this and nibble on your toes if you stood still.
So she tells them wild stories of her youth, and the kids might enjoy it even more than her cooking.
So many people, friends and people at church will say to me, "Oh, you've done that long enough, why don't you give it up?" And I said, then what? Then what do you do?
It's a very good question. By the way, my producer, Paul Giorgio, the other guy she was talking about, he is a pretty good-looking guy, admittedly. Isabel says there's nothing better than spending time with her children, she calls them, and she has no plans to stop. Well, you might remember this video from last year. Little Alex Pring getting his Iron Man arm thanks to a team of engineering students at UCF. Our next Getting Results Award winner was responsible for this special moment. This is a story of how one man with an idea is helping kids across the world. The manufacturing lab at UCF.
We think that when you blend engineering and art together, you get something beautiful.
Is where ideas
right here you can see these ridges that come up
turn into reality.
So this is our corner.
And ideas are Albert Monero's specialty.
So this is where we work a lot, and you can see some of our arms here.
His organization, Limitless Solutions, occupies this small corner of the lab, but the work done here is nothing short of amazing.
We really believe no family should have to pay for their child to have an arm.
Monero and his team took their engineering background and developed a way to use 3D printing.
Just like a hot glue gun going back and forth.
Along with off-the-shelf parts.
The new ones run just on your cell phone battery.
To make affordable bionic arms for kids with disabilities.
For $350 of material, you could change a kid's life.
But not just any arms.
Yeah, this was for a girl named Madeline.
Arms with flair.
She really likes Disney's movie Tangled. These are our Transformer arms. This is the Iron Man arm that Robert Downey Jr. delivered. People like this in terms of like an ice princess. This was for Annie, so Annie got her arm with Winter the Dolphin.
You see, in the past, prosthetic arms could cost as much as $40,000, and a child would quickly outgrow them. With Monero's solution,
all of this work has been in 1 year.
New ones can be designed and updated with a fraction of the cost.
We started this thing called the Getting Results Award.
That's why he's this week's Getting Results Award winner.
So Albert, congratulations.
Thank you.
You certainly have gotten a lot of results in a very short amount of time.
Limitless hopes to deliver 12 more arms in time for Christmas.
Just a small amount of electronics, a little spark of innovation, and it changed children's lives.
And Albert says some of the kids who got those arms, especially the ones with flair, grow in confidence. Some didn't speak hardly at all before they got the arm, and after, they really just had budding personalities. One of the best parts of the Getting Results Award is that the nominations come from you. So please, keep them coming to nominate someone you believe is deserving. Go to clickorlando.com. At the top of the homepage, you'll see Getting Results. Click that tab, then you'll see the form to submit a nominee. Look for our weekly winner Tuesday nights during the news at 6. Well, we need to take a quick break, but when we come back, more award winners, including a young mom who knows how tough it is to be a caregiver. She made it her mission to give those people a break. I'm Matt Austin, and this is Flashpoint on News 6. Welcome back to this edition of Flashpoint. I'm Matt Austin. This morning we're paying special tribute to some special people who are getting results in our community. Our next winner remembers family and friends of patients who are in long-term treatment. Amanda Evans Clark knows firsthand how tough it is to be a caregiver.
Hi there. Can I bug you real quick?
Acts of kindness are rarely random.
I'm Amanda. I should introduce myself.
Or small.
I wanted to give this to you.
Or in this case,
hi there.
Easy.
How are you? My husband had colon cancer, and he passed away in November, so today would have been his 32nd birthday.
Room by room, Amanda Clark makes the rounds at Orlando Health's Cancer Center.
We're giving out Starbucks gift cards. You guys have a good day.
Delivering gift cards.
Hi there.
Smiles.
How are you?
And words of encouragement.
I'll be quick. My name's Amanda.
She's the founder of Cocktails and Chemo.
So we're thinking of you. You're not alone.
And she spent the last year perfecting positivity.
Spread a little joy, right?
All to honor her late husband, their 2-year-old daughter,
You want to help me?
and a love
Want to put this in
for
here?
both
Put it in the bag.
that just won't
This
quit.
is our logo. Joe was still alive when we were first starting to tell our story and blog. We came up with the name Cocktails and Chemo.
She's made it her mission to support the caregivers of patients in treatment.
Joe and I used to love dirty martinis, and we used to always have dirty martinis on Fridays. That was like our date. So we had to kind of trade those for chemotherapy dates.
She knows from experience how hard it can be.
I think when you're in it, you have no idea what your future looks like. You have no idea if you'll get better, if it's going to get worse. It's so much the fear of the unknown.
I nominated Amanda because I think she's doing amazing things despite this awful thing that happened in her life.
You have been nominated by that woman right there.
Okay.
You don't need to cry, for being the News 6 Getting Results Award winner for all that you're doing with Cocktails and Chemo. Congratulations.
Gosh, thank you.
Because sometimes the only thing you have control over is perspective.
You've got to grab onto your bad things that happen in life and make them better. Right, Missy? Yeah.
It's an adorable little girl, too. Amanda gives away everything from gift bags to spa days. Those special treats come from donations to her foundation. If you'd like to help, go to Getting Results right on clickorlando.com, which is powered by News 6. You can click on Cocktails and Chemo. Now we go to Brevard County to meet someone who believes every student should have a computer, and he's doing everything possible to make sure that happens.
I'd like it to be a little bit more organized.
Welcome to the land,
but it's not, so what can I say?
Of misfit computers.
Control chaos, that's what I'll call it. Watch out, there's a chair behind you.
In the maze of hard drives, cables, monitors, and wires.
I'm pretty well saturated with computers.
There's one man.
I'm kind of like the goalie. I just kick everything into order.
Who keeps track of it all.
Everybody calls me Freebie. I picked that up when I'm a Vietnam veteran, and I picked it up while I was overseas.
And if there were ever an appropriate nickname,
hey, it is what it is.
It would be Freebie.
It's not really a job, it's a labor of love.
The founder of this nonprofit called Computers Advancing Education.
So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rebuilds computers.
This is what's included on your computer.
And gives them away for free
the world
all of
over.
those are dells going across there.
And while the space may be cluttered,
he has a vision.
The mission is clear.
Education to me is the most valuable asset we have.
What started in 1997 with one computer he rebuilt on his kitchen table
Just kept growing and growing and growing.
now takes up 3 buildings and has 38 volunteers.
Yeah, I started it, but this organization wouldn't exist if it wasn't for all these wonderful people.
To date, they've given away 31,000 computers to needy students of all ages.
Okay, thank you so much. I told you you'd see a lot of computers.
It was Bobby Lasher
He's very down to
who
earth.
nominated Freebie for the
All he
award.
wants to do is give to kids so they can have a little better chance in life.
I feel blessed. Thank you guys so much.
Bobby recommended you for the News 6 Getting Results Award because of everything you do, so we wanted to congratulate you.
And while the room may be packed with layers of parts, it's the walls that tell the story best.
Our sign said, providing the tools for success, and that's what we're going to try to do. Alrighty, as many people as we can.
Thank you.
I tried to get him to tell me how he got the name Freebie. He said we'd have to go out for drinks first. We haven't yet. Our next Getting Results winner was nominated by a viewer who wanted to recognize the Experimental Aircraft Association in Brevard County. She says the association goes above and beyond to give kids an experience that will last a lifetime.
This is Merritt Island Airport.
It's the little moments in life,
It's a small airport,
that can make the biggest impact.
All right, are you ready to fly?
In this case,
Okay, let's go.
15 minutes of flight
We're going to fly to that little plane.
just might be monumental.
You know how to fly an airplane?
I'm sorry?
You know how to fly an airplane?
I do, yes.
Good.
It's a life-changing event. They get that spark in aviation, and they just want to fly again and again and again.
Twice a year, volunteer pilots like Christopher Anderson
Is this your first flight?
give free rides in their own planes
Well, you picked a good airplane.
and at their own expense.
Have you flown a small airplane before?
It's called the Young Eagles Flights.
Who gets shotgun?
For them,
No!
flying is a passion.
It's called the flying bug.
They can't help but share.
Some kids would never get a chance to fly and otherwise.
Many see a younger version of themselves in the seat beside them.
I started flying when I was 15. My mother used to have to drive me to the airport.
Their hope is simply to pass their excitement on to the next generation.
Then we put the canopy up.
All right, guys, here we go.
And we've had kids that have gone on to be airline pilots from here, and they sent us back a letter and say, I'm working for Delta.
Don White accepted the award on behalf of all the volunteers.
We are pleased to give you the News 6 Getting Results Award. Congratulations.
Thank you very, very much.
In flight, most have wide eyes and quiet tongues. You could say these eagles have butterflies. But back on solid ground, their feelings are clear.
Okay, what do you think of that?
That was awesome.
Awesome, wasn't it? All right, let's go get your certificates.
So with proof of their flight in hand and a smile on their face,
It was awesome.
the sky's the limit.
So, and that's pretty gratifying.
Oh yeah, it's a good day. That's what we like.
I must admit, I was a little jealous of those kids that day. So if you know someone ages 8 to 17 who would like to participate, we're told the next event is in March. Again, more information on the Getting Results page at clickorlando.com. There is much more ahead on this special edition of Flashpoint, including the story of a young girl who is truly a lifesaver. I'm Matt Austin. I'll see you after the break. Welcome back to this special edition of Flashpoint, paying tribute to our Getting Results Award winners. And when a man collapsed in a restaurant filled with people, it took a group effort to keep him alive. At the center of that group, a 17-year-old girl giving life-saving CPR. Rescue crews say without her, he may not have survived.
Are you excited for in the middle again, Eliana?
Yes. Oh my gosh, I chose my shoes.
In this circle of giggles and spiral notebooks,
Ooh.
I know.
Those are so fancy.
right outside of Lake Brantley High School.
Oh, it's so cute. Look how cute.
there's one main area of concern.
Homecoming is definitely on my mind. We're spending all day tomorrow in school setting up, decorating the gym.
But this bubbly 17-year-old named Eleanor Corson recently had a shift in perspective.
It was a very interesting evening.
It happened at a family meal at this Chili's in Apopka.
Really, before we even sat down, things started happening.
Eleanor's mom, Hillary, noticed a man fumbling with his menu, acting strange. Before they knew it, the man stopped breathing. Mom grabbed his legs, and everyone in the restaurant looked around to see who knew CPR.
And I'm waiting for someone to say, I'm the doctor, I can do this, I will do the compressions, I will do the CPR. You know, who stood up was my baby.
I said, guess it's my turn. So I stepped up and did it.
It took 4 minutes for an ambulance to arrive.
My arms felt like jello at the end.
It felt like an eternity.
You start to question yourself, especially as a 17-year-old, having never done this before and not really even being certified. I just learned at a summer camp. I was wondering if I was really even giving him a chance of surviving, if I was making a difference, or if I was really just making things worse.
There she was, saving a man 3 times her age. Emergency crews later told Eleanor she wasn't making things worse. She was getting results.
That's what she did that was amazing, is that 3 minutes can mean everything. You know, heart damage, no heart damage.
So we surprised Eleanor at her home with this week's News 6 Getting Results Award.
Because you saved a life the other day, and we appreciate it, and for what you've done in the community, we are giving you the News 6 Getting Results Award. Congratulations!
Thank you! It's so cute! I love it!
Who are you going to have for government?
So while test scores and homecoming dresses are important, Eleanor says she learned something at this Chili's she has never learned in school.
Be brave, because if no one else is going to do it, someone's got to save the day, so might as well be you.
That giggle, though, right? And as for the man Eleanor saved, I hear he's doing well. And yes, he and his family met with Eleanor and her family to say thank you. So every Tuesday during News 6 at 6, we honor a Getting Results Award winner, and we want your help. We need it, in fact. So please, nominate people you believe are deserving. Go to clickorlando.com. The top of the homepage, you'll see a Getting Results tab. Click that. You'll find a form to submit a nominee. It's just that easy. I must give a huge thank you to an incredibly talented photojournalist who put all that together, Paul Giorgio. And thank you for watching this special edition of Flashpoint. I'm Matt Austin. Have a fantastic Sunday.